Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Today on the SEC ESPN Network, it's a rematch from an earlier game this weekend as the LSU Tigers from the SEC host the VMI Keydets out of the Southern Conference. Come on, and don't expect this to change for the next 48 hours or so. Coleman comes all the way back and gets Jenkins.
Yeah, how about 93 too? We've seen some good arms so far by the LSU Tigers. And Javen Coleman rears back on a 3-2 pitch and just dots the outside corner at 93 miles an hour. That is a good sign for him.
It's easier for him to do that than have the second baseman covering or the pitcher covering. And this is a first pitch blast into the right field corner. Brady Neal scores a pair. He's on his way to second base and he makes it easily. Brady Neal hunting the first pitch and found it.
Boy, I got a fastball, kind of where a lot of lefties like it, kind of down and in. You talking about turn and burn on one here. First pitch, fastball hunt, gets those hands in tight to the body, just a rocket down the first base line, right by the first baseman, Fitzwater. Once it got in the corner, no doubt Milan would score. Tommy White scores from second base. LSU making some noise here in the bottom of the first inning.
Jones out of Marietta, Georgia. A high fly ball is lifted to Morgan in center. He's retreating, he's retreating, he's retreating, and he overruns it. That ball actually dropped behind him as he was with his back to the infield, and the Tigers got another run out of it. He either lost it in the sun or the wind was playing havoc or both, but he actually outran that ball. And he could not come back and get it.
He just kind of lost it in the sun, it looked like, at the last second. I'm going to tell you what, pretty much any other day, wind not blowing in, this ball is a home run straight away center field. You see Morgan going back. He was tracking it at first, and then he lost it at the last second. It falls just shy of the warning track. Brady Neal scores the third run here in the first inning. I'm sure that'll go down as an RBI triple.
There's an example of it. He waited, he saw the slow breaking ball coming, and he smacks it into center field, and the Tigers have 4 already with only 1 out and a runner at first base in the first.
Well, runs were hard to come by yesterday. LSU won 2-0 yesterday. Boy, already 4 here in the first inning, and that's a good piece of hitting. Bingham goes up and gets a ball just above his belt, finds the barrel up the middle, and pushes home Jerry Jones for the 4th run.
Morgan is moving. The peg down is a good one. In time. LSU catchers, no matter who they are, now each of them, Ben, has thrown out at least 1 base stealer.
Boy, all 3 of the catchers, Alex Milazzo, Hayden Travinsky, and now Brady Neal. Boy, a nice tag again by Milan. We saw him do it yesterday. He had to reach to the shortstop side this time on the throw, but a quick tag across.
That's a call, 3rd strike, a mitt popper at the letters.
Boy, and I mean right to the glove, too. See Brady Neal rock to the outside corner. Watch LSU catcher say, give it to me right here, left-hander. That's dotting the I perfectly on the outside part of the plate by Javen Coleman.
Trying to steal second base. Brady Neal cut him down. And Coleman comes back and gets a swinging strikeout of Braille. So that is strikeout number 3. Coleman is able to escape trouble in the second inning. And we go to the bottom of the frame with LSU leading 5-0 in Baton Rouge. Wow. Make it 5 for 12.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from these LSU catchers so far. Neal has taken down 2 base runners so far. Milazzo's gotten 2. And Travinsky has gotten 1, and this is not even close. How about that? Just a perfect throw. Can you throw one any better than that?
No, you can't.
I mean, you couldn't walk down there and set it in Milam's glove any better than that.
A liner headed to right center field. It's off the glove of the diving Jenkins. Braswell hustles to second base. He drives in a pair, and that's his first base hit as a Tiger, and he is happy about it.
Well, Braswell made a big move. First 2 years at the University of South Carolina, where he started at shortstop and actually closed a little bit his freshman year. He's got his first base hit in a Tiger uniform, and it's a big one, too. And how about the read out at second base by Jake Brown? He saw that ball fall in from the beginning, and he easily scores from second base.
That's lined into left center field, and that finds the grass. Milam is on his way to second base. A two-bagger for the youngster. And Ben, he never checked up. He was going 180 feet from the get-go.
Well, he's letting Jay Johnson know right now, I want playing time. He didn't start the first game of the year, got plugged in game 2, reached all 4 of his plate appearances, and I love this swing, an inside-out swing. The hands go first, the barrel behind it, he finds him a double, an RBI double as Braswell comes home. The Tigers offense is rolling here early, folks.
And that base hit, that double driving in a run, came on an 0-2 pitch. The 1-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Ripped high and deep. Will it stay fair? It's going to leave the ballpark, and that is a home run. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. A big swing. One more time. And the Tigers are off and rolling, and this young man is having himself a day. 2 doubles and a home run, and he's thrown out a batter from behind the plate.
2 batters, yeah. 2
Brady
batters.
Neal put a star by his name in the lineup tonight.
How about 6 RBIs in 3 at-bats? You talk about leaning on one. He back-footed that one. How about a little bat flip, too? He knew he had collected his first homer of the year. This one drives in 4.
And Johnson does. Swing and a miss on a ball that was tailing away from the hitter. So 3 walks in the inning, a sacrifice fly and a strikeout as we take a look at the final pitch of the frame. And Cole Rail was unable to find it. And we move on. It's 12-1, LSU leading VMI. 16 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Tigers. And that's the end of the inning as Koza goes down on strikes. And we move forward. The bottom of the 5th inning coming your way. It's a big lead for the Tigers, 15-4. He smacks one into right field. That's down for a base hit. The Tigers going station to station. Everybody moves up another 90 feet, and Napolt has an RBI single to his credit, and the Tigers move out in front by adding another to their total.
Yeah, it has been a hit parade so far today from LSU. 16 runs now on 18 hits as Napolt gets in on the action.
A smash on a line into left field. Another run will score. The Tigers will be in no hurry to push the envelope. It'll be station to station pretty much from here as Travinski hits one solidly into left field. That was a smoker right by the third baseman. Another RBI for Hayden Travinski.
Yeah, 3-1 count. Sitting dead red was Hayden Travinski. You talk about turning one around. Well over 100 miles an hour exit velo. Paxton Clean comes home with LSU's 17th run of the day. Yeah, the offense just kind of been okay until today for LSU, but today they are making up for it in a big way.
And Milazzo delivers one to left field for an RBI single. So he's 1 for 1 today in 2 at bats with 2 RBI. And the hit parade continues.
Yeah, LSU has got themselves in a lot of fastball counts in this inning. When they've got balls over the plate, they have found the barrel. This time it's Alex Milazzo with another RBI. So 2 at bats for him, a couple of RBIs.
More runs come in. And the Tigers are just relentless at the plate. 5 in the first, 7 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 4 in the fifth. And a big moment for the youngster, huh? Here's Ruddle. He's first pitch swinging, and Ruddle sends it deep. This one's coming down in right center field. One Tiger scores. Here comes another one. Here's the throw to the plate. And it's a 2-run base hit. And the Tigers just keep on circling the bases.
Yeah, Ruddle with a really nice swing. And some of these guys we don't know. I mean, Tiger fans don't know these guys. We don't know them either, but it's good to see them getting some playing time. This ball just pelted out towards right center field. Travinski come home. Josh Jordan, third base coach, cranks home another one. That's Alex Milazzo score. Now LSU 21 runs on the scoreboard.
Here's the 2-2. Ripped the other way for another base hit. Stephen Milam has base hits in his last 4 at-bats. He drives in another run.
Boy, he can swing it. And I love where he gets his base hits, too. Not very often you see true freshmen come up and use the backside of the field, but Stephen Milam had done it. He did it yesterday, and he's done it again today, and I love that swing. Letting the ball travel, letting it get deep, throwing his hands at it. And that's a line drive. The opposite field pushes home yet another run for the Tigers.
In his last 4 at-bats, he has an RBI double and a run scored. He has a single and a run scored. He has a single and a run scored, and he's got an RBI single to his credit on his last at-bat. That's been a rock-solid position so far. Now, again, we're only 3 games into it, but that's been a no weak spot so far in that. Here's another base hit from Milazzo as he chops it up the middle. And it's fumbled in center field. The runners are going to take another base. They may take 2 more bases. They are going to try it. That ball rolls deep into center field after being muffed by Trey Morgan. And yet another error for VMI. It's been defensively for
this
team
been that kind
today.
of day for VMI, and you hate it for them because they're better than this, and their head coach Sam Roberts now in his 2nd year, he's not going to be very excited at all about the defense, and that's just one of those lackadaisical plays where you're kind of looking up, you're 20 runs down, the ball gets right under your glove. Alex will get a single for that.
Kucherov sends a chop to the left side. It's off the third baseman's glove. It's going to roll into shallow left field. The runner is being waved around. Here's the peg off the mark. LSU now has 27 runs.
Not an easy play here, but another play that could have been made by VMI just off of the glove of the third baseman Stark. Boy, Fry never checked up. He's looking at third base coach Josh Jordan, who cranked him home.
A call third strike as Moffitt heats it up at 96.5 miles an hour. And this game is over as LSU with a bit of record-setting offense today. 20 singles, that sets a record for the Tigers in a single game. LSU's 27 hits matches a record. The Tigers come 2 runs short of tying a record with 29 runs in a game. But 27 base hits, 27 runs for the Tigers. They win it 27-5.